This is the Google Classroom video number 4. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a practice set. I love practice sets. I think they're amazing, and they're really for that, for practice. So in Google Classroom, I'm going to show you how to create it, how to modify it, how to add skills, how to add videos, and then how to assign it, and then what to look at after the fact. Um, there's a lot involved in this. So let's get started. In Google Classroom, you're going to click resources, and then we're just going to start with a new practice set. And I'm going to have to do this off the top of my head because I am not prepared with specific things right now. You can look at that if you want to, but for me, it's going to be easier for me to explain as I go. Okay, so we're going to call this something like math is a great example, but you can do ELA, science, history, really anything that you can think of that you want students to practice the content. Um, and then here, let's see, I'm going to type my question. Okay, come on, here we go. Okay, so they're going to solve this equation. I'm going to enter the correct answer here, where x equals 2. So 21. And then once you put your question in here, you can click See Suggested Skills. We're going to graph. Yes. And once I add a skill, a suggested skill, it will automatically add resources for me, and I can look at which resources they are. So the resources are coming from like all over the internet, but only academic resources, if that makes sense. So you'll see videos from other teachers. You can X them out, or you can add your own if you want, if you have them in YouTube, or if you already have one in YouTube that you really like that somebody else made, you can add that. You can add a hint. And I think that's it for this question here. Now, I'll explain what this means in a little bit. I thought you could add more skills. Come on. I thought you could add more than one skill, but maybe that changed. Okay. So I'm going to add another question. And this time I'm going to insert an image. And what I like about this is that if I have a PDF file already, um, like from the New York State Regents exam or from the New York State Math 6th grade exam, or wherever, whatever resource, teacher pay teachers. Let's say this is it. I'm going to take a screenshot with my Chromebook, pretend it's that, click capture, and this creates an image of that section. And now I can insert that. It should be right under my recent. There it is, right here. And I can crop it, I can resize it, give alternate text if you have students who have their test read. You can do that. You can insert a math formula here if you want to. And the correct answer is Erie Canal. See suggested. Let's see. Waterways is transportation. So let's see. There's got to be something in there. Let's go with this one. If I click this drop down and it has no resources, again, I can add my own. I can add a hint. Or I can add my own YouTube video here. Okay, so let's say I also want to import from Google Forms. I can do that too. Here's a president's quiz that I just created in a different video. So it says 3 questions were imported, boom, boom, boom. I can go in and assign skills if I want to. Doesn't matter. It's just an example. I can also insert text too. So if I have a paragraph I want them to read and then answer questions about, I can insert that. So those are all the different things that you can do. If you'll see a little like plus sign here. I can insert also right from here in between these 2 questions, a new question, a text box. I can upload an image. I can insert an image from Drive, and I can import Google Form questions. So here are all the extra help resources you can see at a glance. 6 out of 10. I can add more resources again if I want to. But that's going to come in play in a little bit. I'm going to click Done Editing in just a second. But here, just auto grading if we want to ignore capitalization and allow equivalent answers. I'm going to say yes. And then I'm going to try this as a student just to make sure everything's working. Oh, my pop-up was blocked. That's it. I think I'm on a new device, so that's probably why. I'm going to hit done editing, and then I'm going to click try as a student. So this is what it looks like from the student point of view. And let's say I type in 13. Now, if you notice on the left-hand side, you'll see this little bar. They can actually do their work with their finger or their stylus in this little box here. Show your work too. So they could write, like this is where they would write it. I need to erase that because that's not right. Down here underneath show your work, they could work out their problem. So 6 plus 2 plus 9 equals 13. And I'm going to check it. Let's pretend I'm a student. And, oh, I didn't get it right. Let me show this hint. And then it brings up one of the resources. I can play the resources as a student and learn about linear equations from here.
Graphing linear equations from standard form and slope-intercept form.
I might want to review the videos in the editing part of it. I can X them out, the ones that are automatically added, and add my own. But it's great because this allows for a lot of differentiation for kids. If kids are really struggling with a certain concept, they can go and watch this, and then they can try it again. Like, okay, X that out. My cursor. Oh, duh. We gotta click that. My pointer. Come on. There we go. And it's gonna check. Oh no, it was 20. It's 21. Okay, so I got the right answer. Yay, a little party for me, and I can move on to the next one. I don't even know what that was, but and then I can choose. I don't think I decided which ones were the correct answers, but this one might have imported. That one's correct. Yep, that imported from the Google form. That one's correct. And this one's not correct. But because there was no resources added, in the editing part of it, it's not going to give me a resource. See that little resource? I'm going to have to add one. Let's see. Let's just pretend. Just going to paste the URL and add the video. So once the student gets that wrong, they'll see that video pop up on the right-hand side here. And then you see here on the left, I've got the first one correct, the second one wrong, the next three correct. So that's what the student sees. There's also this extra help, all of those little videos that you saw when you were editing. I'm going to X this out. And now I'm going to go and assign this to my class. Now that I've tried it as a student, I'm good with all my questions. I'm going to click assignment. Call it something, give it instructions. You know, a lot of times students need practice and it's not graded. You can choose not graded for points, which is nice. They can still turn in, you still get all the data. And then for my attachment, I'm going to choose practice set. And it's the last one that I was working on. So when I click on that, I'm going to review it and then click attach. And now you'll see it here. Ungraded. I'm going to choose a topic and assign it. So once that's there, the students will be able to click on it and practice it. So let me show you from the teacher point of view what that looks like. The dashboard is pretty cool. So once the students are done or, you know, halfway done or whatever, now I get insights. You know, problem number 2 is really tough for these kids. And then the dark green means they've attempted it one time, and the light green means more than one time. So if I wanted to drill down to see a particular student, I could look at, oh, here, I can actually change this if I want to, but I can look at the 2 attempts and what she chose the first time, which versus what they chose the second time. So some of these were marked, oh, there's the incorrect one, there's the incorrect one, and then the third one was correct. And so I can look at the different attempts. And then if I want to, you know, if I gave them a question that really was confusing and most of them, like problem number 2, got it wrong, I can go in and mark it correct manually if I want to. But again, this isn't graded, so it's great for kids who need that little extra support, and you can't always give it to them right away. You can add a private comment, and Google Classroom has added something new. You can add audio comments, video comments, and a screen recording comment as well. So I can just add a little comment. Once I'm done, well, I don't know what happened there, but I can hit return, and once I return it, they'll be able to see my comment. They typically, I don't think can see, I don't know why that's happening. Oh, probably because this is an archived class, I'm guessing. But once I return it, they'll be able to go in and see their comments here. And that's it for practice sets. In the next video, I'll show you how to use the video activity with YouTube videos.